everyone, this is Mordicon, starting a brand new series here. We just had a patch. They did a lot of changes to the game, a lot of textile changes, new drone bases, which is exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and get another, um, start a brand new save file. Hopefully we won't have another patch for a while so I can get a few episodes off on YouTube, and it'd be great. Without further ado, let's get going. Just started off. The first thing I came up with Prometheum, so we're gonna go mine that for sure. If you're new to the game, you're gonna want to check the inventory of your escape pod and pick up all the resources in here. Get it in their crafting unit here, which is called a constructor. Okay. I forgot we have to actually get the fuel going first, or else we'll be sorry. And the fuel for us to power everything up should be here. We're going to go ahead and take one of these, which is a ration, 1 day worth. This is a 3-day supply, looks like. But on this planet, there's all kinds of things to eat we can find. We just want to get things pretty much set in stone before we get too far here. Alright, here's our oxygen generator. That's a core for building our base. Oxygen and fuel. And Tyrannosaurus is going to push our ship around if we're not lucky. I'll save 2 for the oxygen generator. We have oxygen here, so press I. Take our helmet off. One of the planets that has oxygen, so you can just take your helmet off. Almost all the other ones do not. So you need oxygen, a good oxygen supply built up before you go over there. Press Y, get things powered up. And I'm probably gonna scoot down closer to the water, because in 3 days time we're gonna start seeing creatures, plant monsters, and I do a little line of sight trick that basically keeps them from seeing me while I'm getting things going. I don't have to fight them as much. What I picked right there was called a corn dog, and it's food. You can eat it right away with no after effects. Okay, we've got some fuel going, and we're gonna need like 5 of these. Bits for bullets, metal components for my assault rifle that I'm going to be making. Let's see, 5 and 1. Just gotta be careful first what we use. And put that in there. Don't want to lose it. Because when you die, you drop a backpack on the ground, so if you're able to spawn right back to where you died at and not be killed again, pick up your pack, you can get all your stuff back. But if you spawn like a long ways away from where you died, you may not get back before it despawns. So I'm thinking of putting our base like right out here. So put our water generator down, get it humming. You got our helmet off. That's weird. Press C to go down. Put the fuel in. You press spacebar to go back up, and your jetpack is turned off. And you'll see that down here. When you press J, it turns on. And I keep it off normally. Unless I know there's plant monsters and stuff around, I use the jetpack a little bit. When my clip runs dry, I use it to jetpack up while I'm reloading, so they stop hitting me. Works a little bit. Okay, we're gonna let the fuel keep going, and we are going to need more metal pieces because we need more drill charges. So I think what I'm gonna do to stop the queue, you turn it off, and then you could just, I'm holding left shift and then clicking it and just 10 at a time. So we're gonna remove all but that, get that going, because I want my assault rifle. I feel naked without it. So while this stuff is building, we're gonna let a little time pass. Okay, we're heading over to get some mining done. Need that promethium, which is way over there. I got my assault rifle made. Small supply of ammo, which is just what I need. And these here, these corn dogs. Amazing. Very nice. Silicone just appeared for us. You'll see these here. This is fiber. That's used for, that's inside your, God, what is it called? Your food, I think reprocessor, I think it is. I'll think of it in a minute. But you need the fiber. It's part of making some of the nutrients, just like you need stale food for making, it's like a fertilizer. It's weird, since this patch I'm having trouble swimming on top of the water. Interesting. That is a docile dinosaur. A lot like the Tyrannosaurus. They just kind of grunt and make a bunch of noise. And this alien plasma here is used for making the large med kits. Our sun is setting. You know you hit the promethium and you hit this real blue stuff. You know it's there, but it's all blue. This is number 7. It's a larger deposit. It's probably like 200, 250. really curious what they've done with the drone attacks. Because the update before this, when they had it set up to where drones would start in different intervals attacking your base. So I'm curious. They even have a new drone design. It's a light drone, which is really exciting. Okay, let's pick this up, see what we got. We're going to get back to the escape pod. Perfect. 263. Get our assault rifle out. We are going to make our way back to... There's the escape pod over there. 400 meters off. Shows on the map. That's another docile creature. And keep in mind with your gun in your hand, as soon as you get in the water, you sink to the bottom. So if you don't want to end up putting your helmet on, you might want to take your gun off. Unless you're traveling around certain areas, you want to walk on the bottom. At least I do, because I found that walking on the bottom is a little bit faster than swimming, I think. So it shows me moving at 2.4. Put my helmet on. Put my gun on. Walking on the bottom, 2.8. So yeah, you're moving just a little faster, except for when you're on the bottom like this, you're using oxygen. No sense in burning oxygen when you don't have to. Turn the jetpack off so I can stand up correctly. Take my helmet off. They said they changed the look of the pistol. When we get into some light, we'll see. And I'm going to work on that line of sight thing right now. Okay. I need 8. Cores in there, and then we can make our base starter. There we go. Base starter. Then we're gonna go like 20, 30. What is that? It's a new wall corner. Very nice. There's a thin wall. That's great. Still only takes 1 plate. That takes 2. Okay. So, well, let's just go ahead and go. We're going to start actually what I want to make is some lights. Needs a few glass plates. I want to make 4 lights. So 4 plates. Then after that, we are going to make pellets so we can make fuel packs, so we don't accidentally run out of fuel. We're going to put the air bottles into the oxygen tanks. We'll store the rest here. Go ahead and set this light up. It's like a shop light. One direction. Not very helpful. Top up the fuel. Store the rest. Actually, I don't want that. And then we're going to put the fiber and other odd items for seeds in here. And the first one, this is your first starter for setting up your farm. So your seeds. This here's your grow plot. It starts you off with 2 with 1 grow light. I'll show you how to set that up. It's really easy. Okay, we will be in the light here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a tool called Fill or Flatten tool. I use it to create like a blind, and strictly what I'm going to make is going to look like it should stop creatures from actually coming over, but it does not. Need rock dust in order to make some more of the cartridges for this tool here. Anyhow, if you left click, raises the land. If you right click, it's supposed to level large areas. I'm sure they'll get it better. At any rate, what I do is I create like just a small blind. So when it's like a walking plant monster starts spawning, which should be either in the 2nd or 3rd night, they won't react unless they see you. So I just create a slight blind so that I don't have to deal with them repeatedly, because I don't have an unlimited supply of what's the resource called? Magnesium, which is required to make our ammunition currently. And as you see, the land's starting to come up. So I'll go ahead and do this. Okay, we got the wall up. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing a little leveling with a little tool. I kind of aim off a little bit, and it's like it's created a shelf here. Nice flat shelf. I'll be using this area later on when we have our base set up. I plant terrain adaptable seedlings out here that I don't have to plant in our little farm. So this area basically becomes used for that. Either they changed something with this tool or it's functioning a lot better because I like it. the way I do it. I create a little blind, so when creatures that have the tendency to attack people when they see you, they get the line of sight on you, and then they immediately attack you. And I just try and avoid that while we get things in place, especially right in front of the base. As soon as we get our missile turret up, we do not have to worry about that, because basically they're fodder, because the turrets will immediately dial in on them and kill them. We won't have to worry about the front of our base whatsoever. Like it. Okay, hold on. I'll take this little weapon. I'll drop it in there. Along with that. And I think our base module is ready. Base module and that. Gotta put our helmet on. So probably go into water a couple times while we're doing this. And turn my pack off so I can go to the top. I'm gonna move away a little bit off of. Let's see. Right there. Oh, I just gotta love it. Can never see anything at night. So we're gonna just expand it out a bit. Right here is the core that needs to be protected, so we'll immediately put that there, signifying that's the core placement. Give myself a little room on each side. To make a generator and fuel tanks, a small fuel tank for the base. So for a generator we need all kinds of things. Control device, a couple computers. So we'll just start getting these items we need made up. Need that. And like I said, it doesn't block. See how they just kind of just walk through? Just blocks the line of sight. So better get one around. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway. Start with computers, control, and cables. Okay, parts are made. We have our, there it is, generator and our fuel tank. I made a few extra parts, some walls. We're also going to need to make our constructor. 2 motors. And electronics, 2 computers. We will be resource hunting very soon. More electronics needed. Gotta love it. And we'll go ahead and order up this. And 10 more of those. Oh, went to that already. We keep a basic supply of certain things like electronics, cables. That way when I want to go build something, I can do it on the cuff, not have to sit here and wait for it to build. Okay, once we get the constructor built, we can repair and make this escape pod fly again. We'll make it our small vehicle for our use. We'll upgrade it. I'm gonna put missile launchers and an autocannon on the front. First thing first, let's get out there and place these items. Okay, we're going to place our generator, fuel. And if you haven't played on your keyboard, when you press home, changes position. When you press end, changes another position. Page up, page down. I'm going to have this vertical. And to set the fuel. Here. Fill up the fuel capacity, it should light up. There we go. And we're going to put the brand new walls down. Because I've never seen them before. Kind of excited to see what they did. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. See, normally we have to put a full block up, which takes that whole area, and we lose a lot of space. So with that, and then we're able to put up a wall piece. I do believe that we're not going to be able to build anything in this area once we put this wall up, as if it was a full block. Let's test it. Yeah, that's right. Can't. It acts like it's a solid object that's there. But for visually speaking, it's open. We're able to walk there. So if the block was there, we wouldn't be able to put stuff there anyway. So we'll go ahead and temporarily put this in position. It will most likely change. Constructors in place. Not sure how they worked it, but with the new drone attacks and everything. Last time I powered up my base, I got drone incoming message almost immediately. So normally I'll save, then I will back up, return to my save. So if something catastrophic happens when I power up that base, I'll be more prepared for it when I restore. Okay, we have ammo. Press Y, powers the base. And normally, it happened almost instantly. You can see our blind back there. Triceratops baby. Alright. Got a message. Bummer. Want to shoot something. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We need to start making parts for to repair our escape pod. I think we have enough resources to do it, so we can go ahead and try. And I will start building. Okay, we're into our second night. We're looking for resources, which I went out looking around. I found cobalt deposit and iron deposit, which is amazing, and silicon's right over here. So everything that we're low basically is there. I've transferred everything over here to our large constructor so we can start building. You're going to start hearing a sound we haven't heard before, and there it is. And he saw us from way off. That is a, was it plant monster? Yeah, plant monster. We When you hear that, they are very aggressive and they'll poison you. And you'll have to use a large med kit or antidote in order to get rid of it. So, let's see if I can headshot them a few times. There we go. That took a few rounds, 15 to 25, just to kill it. And hopefully there's not too many more around right now, because I would like to go over and get on to some mining, but I don't think that's going to be possible at nighttime. Made a light, so we're going to put that up right there. And the cool thing is we can change colors on that. You press P for your base panel, go to the light, and you can change it to just about every color that's there. I need brightness, so I'm gonna go flat white. See what blue looks like. That's not bad. That's better. And I hear another one. We are going to be making a chain gun soon, or minigun. Requires a advanced CPU, so we're gonna have to go find one of the bases that are around here. We're gonna have to infiltrate it to get either the resources for that and make a minigun. But seeing how that takes the advanced CPU, I'm gonna go ahead and, if we get the resources, make this first rocket turret, and that'll go on top of this base, which will protect everything around this base. And that's gonna be our main goal after we get our advanced pod, our escape pod rather, repaired. So we're gonna name the base. Control panel shows everything that's going on here. If we get an attack, something gets damaged, it'll show here. Except for the walls and armor. It will not show that. I'm gonna go make sure that's turned off. When walking on the bottom of the ocean, those green plants will not come and get you. That's why I walk through the river sometimes at night when I'm heading to the resources I'm looking for. And that got finished. Cool. And I saved this over here for it to work on stuff, making fuel, etc. for now. See, there's one close, yet he can't see me, or that's him over there. No, he's more on the beach here, but his line of sight on me is not there, therefore he's not going to run at me right here. Yeah, he's walking by, I can hear him. Okay, so we got everything we need out of here currently. Some more fiber to add there. Got a flashlight. Here's worth of rations. There's now 2. Up close and personal, assault rifles the tool for them because they hurt. So. But if you're up here, they can't get to you, they can only stay right here. What's weird is they won't come and attack if you're underwater. They'll stay on the shoreline. And oddly enough, sometimes they'll just walk across the top of the water if they see us at the base. Which they did not do a minute ago, which was cool. They kind of stayed out where they belonged. And this is spoiled food that I'm saving. We use it for fertilizer. As soon as we get to the point to where we're going to make our food processor, which is going to save us a lot in food. You use a food processor for making all your medical supplies and everything. So it's a pretty important part. We'll expand the base over to make that area. But currently I'm going to fix the pod. Alright. We need RCS 1. I need 5 directional thrusters. I think. 2 down, 1 up. 2 forward. So I need 6. So I need to make 6 motors. And them plant monsters is the reason why I make that berm. It's a little extra protection. If they see you, they run right over the top of it, right to you, but if they don't have line of sight, they don't know you're there. So we'll get these parts made. Okay, while out getting iron, I came across a base at the power station, and there's a couple drones flying around, the new ones. And there's one of the new bases over there that supplies the drones, so as we kill them here, they'll respawn. On top of this base is a nasty turret. I have 180 range. I'm going to see if I can get close enough to destroy that rocket turret. And hopefully the drones don't bother me. See, I don't even know what those drones can do. They're brand new. This should be interesting. Still 300 meters, no contact from drones. Another magnesium deposit. That's a real small one, number 4. And 280. I'm hoping that that motorcycle don't come around again. How funny. Nothing. It's tough. Okay, turret's not a problem no more. Now to figure out these drones. And that's interesting. For a filler. I'm hoping I can get up on this station and use the station as some cover. Where'd they go? There he is. Oh wow. They're big babies, but took them down quick. Let's see what kind of loot we got in here. Nice. Some ammo. There should be a second one here. I gotta keep my eyes open. In the center here, there's turrets. I believe they fixed them to where they shoot us now. From ground level they used a knot. There's the other turret. And see if I can't move my way inside. Use a jump. Alright, what we're looking for is over here though. Unless they moved it. Nope, they did not. So, we will collect all this. And it's all lit up like it's full of fuel, but nothing. We're gonna strip everything here. So that's all good resources there. And now how I normally handle these turrets here. Oh, they're not shooting. So interesting. They didn't quite get the angle fixed on them. Anyhow, I normally go here. Ooh, what was that? Ah. A couple turrets out there. Our drones, rather, sorry. Ah. Exciting stuff. According to the information I've read, there's a base close by that's supposed to replenish the drones. So we'll go ahead and get what we need here and move on. Resources from these generators right here will give me my turrets. Actually, yeah, right there, advanced CPUs. So our base is gonna have the turrets for it. I got a feeling as soon as I clear these, those guys are gonna be more than able to shoot me. No, they didn't. Alright. Oh well. Oh, looky there. Ammunition. Another assault rifle. And very good. One more over there. Don't need that many pistols. I believe that's all of them. Yes. Outstanding. Let's head back to base. Okay, I think we have everything we need to repair the escape pod. We have our RCS, which was damaged on re-entry and crash landing, and these along with it. So let's go fix it. And I built a small pad for it to come land on. And from our amazing power station raid, I made a new laser rifle, and I made our base turret, which now protects the base. You can go up to it and press T and get inside. Good stuff. So let's go get that escape pod repaired and give her her new name. On the way by, we'll go ahead and pick up our oxygen. I gotta make a water purifier generator soon. And here we go. I also made a repair tool, a remove and repair with charges, so that you can remove parts that you put on and repair as we go. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, and we're going to remove this. And put the RCS down in here. Don't want to hurt that. That's really important. That's a core, and that's a generator. So let's drop the RCS, which gives you the ability to turn left and right. I will have to go and make some more blocks. Okay, we'll put our thruster there. That makes it so we can land, go down. This will slow us down and go backwards. This is so we can hover and take off. We'll go ahead and remove that section right there. Prepare the back block. Check we got the right direction. And we'll tuck it up inside there. And then we're going to put there we go. Left, right, lateral control. Go. That should be all we need. Once we get in place over there, we're gonna put our oops, didn't pick them up. I made landing gear. Hopefully. I think I did. So we'll get inside, press Y, power up. That was interesting. Press V to go outside, look outside. Now hold left Alt, scroll your mouse out, and you're able to get a better view of your vehicle. Press the space bar to take up, go up. Holding the space bar down and then moving the mouse up to look down on the platform. Okay. There we go. Now press V for cockpit view again. See if we can hop out and have it continue to hover, and she's still there. Good. I had to chase one of my ships because I had it leaning forward, and as soon as I jumped out it kind of went forward. Very humorous. And there's no landing gear. 1, 2. I need a couple lighting. because it's very hard to see over there. I wonder. Good. I didn't make him put him over there. And that'll be the 2 landing gear we need for the back. Looks pretty big on right there. Alright, we're gonna put this here, that there, to give us some light. There's the right side and left. Let's turn our jetpack on. Hop inside. Press C to go down. Power down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have repaired the shuttlecraft. Or, well, it kind of does look like shuttlecraft. Played a lot of Star Trek. Our escape pod has been repaired. We're going to stand up on the ledge here, which gives us the ability to access the control panel. You press P. I'm going to name her Shadowhawk. Excellent. I'll be doing a lot of upgrades on her. I'm going to change her whole look. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some weapons on her. I'm going to mount probably a laser right off the front, right off the nose gear. But we'll see. Outstanding. One escape pod fixed. We can now use it to go to areas and to scout for more resources quickly. Okay, we are back and we have a bit of daylight now. We've done a little bit around the base. We've added our food processor, 2 refrigeration units, and we've put down the 2 blocks that came with the ship when we first crash landed, and we made a few others for the farming. Now, what I'm going to do here is show you what we need to do to help add the next few rows of the farm and how they're made. Here's our food processor. All the items that I've been collecting. There is the nutrient solution. That was the fertilizer I was talking about. Nutrient solution is made from rock dust, purified water, and spoiled food. The growing plots, you need metal plates, fiber, and nutrient solution, which is like the fertilizer. Now you see why I was picking up so much fiber all over the place. Need it for this. All the recipes are here, even our emergency rations. You can see it takes pretty in-depth amount of items to make that, which is not a real big deal once you make a few trips over to Omicron desert planet. Then we'll get the what's it resource called? In order to make the energy pills, you have to have eggplant parts and magnesium powder, and the eggplant look like round globes that stick out of the ground over on Omicron. And we'll be going over there and collecting some of that at some point. I have been making plots. I believe I need one more currently to finish this block off. Looks like I made it. I'm going to go ahead and put that in place. Our grow lights have to be 2 blocks high above the plots. So it's like 1, 2, and then the ceiling. And then you place them over the grow area. See, like here we could grow some exactly under it, and then we could have 1, 2, 3 more like right here. So I probably could get away with taking that light and moving it over 1 block to save having to deal with making a bunch more, because I'm going to put in 1 more row right in here. I'm going to put 1 more grow light to cover the area that's required. And it looks like our corn has came up, and the corn is used for making our plastics. See, 1 corn, rock dust, plastic raw material, and that's required for making a lot of the plastics. Different decorative items. But currently I need more seeds because I want to do a row of 3. So I'll put it in the food processor. This is lit up because I have all the requirements. Corn, purified water, nutrient solution. Takes that 1 and it shows 1 down here and it outputs 2. It's a 30-minute grow time on that. When you're waiting for it though, seems like an eternity. Planting is easy. Set it over, get your box. There we go. You see I have our tomatoes up. Normally I put tomatoes up first, and then corn because we need plastic. And then we're going to put in the pears, because you need the pears, pear fruit, and then what was the other one? See, there's the parent sprout, and we need to put in 3 plots of wheat for making our bread. The reason for making tomato first is because this right here, all you need is tomato, raw meat, purified water, and metal plate, and you can make the canned meat, which lasts for 170. Or actually, it feeds you for 170, and it lasts for 350. So you can have it in your inventory a real long time before it goes bad. So it's a real good item to take along for long trips away from base. As you see, I'm getting ready to expand, kind of close things up here. I got my automatic door. And I've started planting out here. As I said before, there's some things you can plant. You see in the placeable there on the right, those BA, CV, and T for terrain. BA is your base, CV is your Capital Vassal, And T is your terrain, of course. So we're going to go ahead and plant some more of these. They're fast, easy food. Takes 10, roughly 10 when you're almost completely hungry. When the meter is almost completely empty, it takes about 10 of them to fill all the way up. And these are the beans that we use for our energy drink to build our stamina. And right there's the guava coffee, and that gives us stamina of 200. When you're running from something, holding left shift without your jetpack on, you run at full clip, full run, as fast as you possibly can. You'll see your stamina go down. And if you have that on the hotbar, you just keep drinking it, and you can cover a lot of ground real quick. Our tomatoes are ready. We will refrigerate them right away. When you put it in the refrigerator, it's pretty much the perish time stops. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it stops completely. So it's set at 24 now. If we come back in like an hour or two, it still should be 24. I forgot to plant the aloe vera down here. Need 3 each for each. I like putting it down in the water. Looks cool when it grows. Takes 3 each for each. I can't remember what I was making over there that requires 3 of them. But each round in the food processor you need 3. So I make a lot of these. I think after 200 plus hours I'd remember what I made. Small medkit, alien plasma, which is those round red things that we get. I was picking stuff off of. And right there's your aloe vera that is required 3 for each one of these. And the alien plasma. Actually, for the small ones, the alien plasma you need are those right there. Those things sticking out of the ground. That's what you need for that. Just like those. Got a lot around them. And the other ones are the small bulb looking ones like right there. So looks like that's gonna perish soon, so we'll go ahead and put it there. Plant monsters, when you kill them, you loot spoiled food from them. It's one of the things they drop. They drop a lot of fiber as well. When you're in your ship, it's easier to kill them sometimes. Sometimes their hitbox disappears and it's like you suddenly cannot kill them. I also made a neat little tool. It's a color tool. And there's a color palette. The first one is blue, then it goes black, white, red, yellow, green, and then back to gray. I'm hoping that they increase that palette. And not only that, I hope they bring it like an option that pops up that you can just choose which color you want instead of having to rotate through them, clicking with the left mouse. It's kind of annoying. but we're able to give a little bit of detail to our construction, which is nice. As of yet, I added the laser to the front. It's a pulse laser. And I did a little modify on the front. Haven't done much yet to our escape pod. So let's build row lights and 3 more row plots. It's a good idea as well, as if you're not going to use this, turn it off. You'll save a lot of fuel. Looks like we need to go find some copper soon. And I'm always looking for iron. It seems like the one thing that we use the most of. We need just tons and tons of it when we go to build our capital vessel, which I have yet to be able to do because I start over as soon as we get a patch, because I want to experience the new content. Use our remove and repair tool. Stash my seeds somewhere. Next row will be wheat. On this back row, bean sprouts. And I need to make 3 more to make our planting complete. Maybe 6 more. Durian, then the wheat, then we need 3 more for the pears, then we need pumpkin, so probably 6 more. What if you want to remove one of them, you ask? You take your 9mm and shoot one of the plots right on the plant, it removes it. Then use your repair tool to do a quick repair if you have damage of any, and just replant anything you want on the plot. And that there is farming. During the daytime, it grows off the lights from outside. I mean, and these right here will ensure that they grow through the night with the grow lamps. But once you totally enclose it, you have to have them up 24/7. And we need more resources. We need copper and always iron. So we're going to do a little recon. Let's see if we can't find some more iron. One thing I do is when I go to get in my ship, I get in from up here. Wherever you get in the ship, you will get out of the ship in a similar position. So if I'm standing on top, when I go to get out, if there's creatures around that happen to want to attack, of course it's a better position to be up here. There's a 7 iron right there. But I just realized I forgot to eat, and I don't have any rations on me. So let's go rectify that, and then we'll go mine that spot. Actually, we'll come around wide, so we'll get some, do a little larger scout. I have a few minutes before I'm completely out of food. Holding down left Alt and just moving the mouse around, let you see all around your ship outside. In a prior video I'd said, oops, and that's bouncing off the northern barrier. I had said press the space bar and move the mouse, which was incorrect. So it's left Alt, move the mouse around. Future updates are going to be removing that barrier, and we'll get to see what is hiding in there. Pretty amazing, we're not picking up nothing. No resources whatsoever right now. There's that power station that we raided. Hello everyone, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on this episode. Next time we will be going into expanding our base, the constant fight for trying to have enough iron, and see where we've gone. Join us next time. Thank you for joining Mig. Have a great day.